Hey guys, Mr. and Mrs. Questions. All right, question one is where did Annmarie and Jason meet? So, about 15 years ago in my dreams, but technically, if we're being like serious about it, it was September 2019. I think it was like, I want to say Carl O'Rourke's camp. It was one of those fitness camps. I don't think it was fitness just yet. I don't think it was the Colin Sean just yet, but it was there. She texted me first. She'll want everyone to know that. And I was trying my best to play it cool, even though in my head we were already married with three kids and four dogs. Question two, where was your first date or first kiss? So there are two different things. First kiss was she drove me home from work one night and we sat in the car for like an hour and a half just outside my house talking. And then I said goodbye, whatever, we went in, we hugged or whatever. And then she texted me saying, I think you forgot something. So she'd kind of driven off and she was like, everything, I don't know, like it went against every fibre in her being to turn around or whatever. It was just wasn't what she'd normally do. But she said that I forgot something. So I came out down to the kind of end of the road and she parked up and she got out of the car and we kissed and that was really nice. First date was, I suppose, like if you class it as a first date, it was like we went on a walk. I actually took the day off from work to prepare for the walk. It was like 7 o'clock in the evening, but I took the day off to prepare for it. This is back when I was a chef. Our first date was tapas in Dundrum. Question three, who said I love you first? That was me. That was me. The response was a resounding silence, and I think Annmarie shitting herself, not knowing what to do, what to say. It was at the kind of bridge near Braehead where the kind of train goes underneath. We were just watching the trains. I just said, "Yeah, I love you." It was a few weeks in, I'm not that bad, but she was a bit kind of a bit nervous. Didn't say it back straight away, but it's okay. We got there in the end. Next question. What does Jason say he loves the most about Annmarie? Um, so despite the fact that Annmarie doesn't like a lot about herself a lot of the time, there's a lot that I do like, and I like to remind her as much as it annoys her. She's really kind and caring, which is really important. To me, she balances me out very well. She can calm me down. She's the only person that can calm me down. I get in like ruts and I get very frustrated, but she's able to calm me down so easily. And she is kind of my safe space as much as I'm hers. So they're the kind of things I love the most about her. Question five: what are Annmarie and Jason most likely to argue about Jesus? How long do you have? Um, like we're both very stubborn. I think that's obvious. And we can both kind of snap at each other at times when we're not in the best mood or whatever. And we both hate being wrong. So that's really important, I think, to know. Um, it's usually actually really small things that we argue over, and then because we're both like not very good at admitting we're wrong or like admitting defeat, they kind of spiral a little bit, and then eventually we get over it. But they kind of escalate. But that's really it. Like there's no like big like constant thing that we argue over. At least I don't think there is. Emery will probably give you several examples now, but I'll just kind of forget straight away. And next question: who is more likely to say "I'm sorry" first in an argument? Hmm. See, here's the thing. She like Amber doesn't really say sorry because normally I'm the one that's like in the wrong, so she doesn't have to apologize. But like, it probably is me, and then Amory will say one of like a few things, usually like you don't mean it, or you're only saying it because I told you to say sorry. I'm like, no, I'm not. I mean it this time. I am sorry. I won't annoy you again. It's usually that, but like I'd say it's probably me, mainly because it's not usually her fault. What would Jason say is Amory's spirit animal? Is the next question. Um, like it's an elephant. Like it is. It just is an elephant. Not not like making size comparisons. It's not that. She just loves elephants. And they're very majestic, and so is she. She might try to be funny and say a sloth or something, but it's an elephant. That's who she is. Or Stitch. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, obviously. Um, but I would say an elephant. Yeah. Next up, what would Jason say is Amory's worst habit? Hmm. I'm glad it's not my worst habits because like you'd be there the whole hen. Like she'd be there like for hours. So many things she hates that I do. I tend not to really care. Like I'm just kind of, I'm very kind of, whatever. It's fine. She picks her nose a lot. It's not good. No, she doesn't. That's me. Um, so she can be indecisive at times. She can be kind of indecisive. When it comes to like food, which I guess is like maybe every woman ever. I don't want to generalize, but she's quite indecisive. But probably her worst habit is probably how hard she is on herself. Like she doesn't give herself the credit she deserves, and like regardless of like how much weight she loses or like how well she does in the gym or whatever she does, she like doesn't give herself time to celebrate it. And I think she really needs to do that, and that's a bad habit that she has, where she doesn't realize how well she's doing and how fantastic she is. And maybe that's a cop out answer, but that's what she does that annoys me. So next up, what is Anne-Marie's pet name for Jason? Well, she's Silly Goose and I'm Silly Sausage, so probably that. But I also answered the gobshite, or baby, sometimes baby, but she's baby girl as well. But sometimes I'm baby. It depends. Um, I'm not giving any more context than that. Next up, what is Jason's signature dance move? Oh, all right, let's do it. Um, so I just kind of like do that. It's really good. I don't know what it's called, but it's really stupid. And she's probably done it now as well. Like she probably can't explain that, so it's had to do it as well. That makes me happy. Next up, what did Jason say he'll likely miss the most while you're away on your hen weekend? Now, Anne-Marie's going to try and be funny here. She's going to say something like, he's delighted I'm gone, he can get work done, which, while partially true, is not what I'll miss most. I will miss her, or I will miss sleeping next to her, and kind of knowing she's there. I don't like when she's not there. We're very close, as you know, and kind of in each other's pockets in the best way possible. So we're very connected. So when she's not here, I'm kind of like, the meme of the kind of guy on the swing, the Pablo Escobar looking guy on the swing. That's kind of me right now. So I hope you're happy with yourselves. Question 13. What is Jason most likely, most looking forward to on your wedding day? The dinner. Yeah, and the breakfast as well. We're getting a full Irish. Can't wait. It's going to be nice. But I suppose also the first look will be pretty cool. And actually like hearing like the kind of aisle song and like seeing Annmarie come down the aisle with her dad. That's something I've imagined quite a lot, and I tend to get kind of teary when I imagine it, even though I don't know what the song is. Um, but just that image in my head is really really nice. So that's what I'm really excited about. And finally, what will be the best part about being married to Anne-Marie? The tax benefits. You get really good tax benefits as a married couple, and that's going to be really good for my income, which is great. Yeah. Also, I suppose just to kind of getting to start a new chapter together. Kind of getting to stop saving for the wedding and start putting all our money into saving for a house and kind of moving on and starting that next chapter of life together. Obviously, starting a family. Um, that may be on the cards. Amory might disagree, but I suppose just being able to start that next chapter together as husband and wife is going to be really cool. Hope you really enjoy the hen and are having a great time, and I will see you all when you are home. Love you lots.